Hoarding conditions present some of the most dangerous and unpredictable environments encountered by firefighters during structure fires. A hoarding environment is characterized by the excessive accumulation of belongings, combustible materials, and debris that significantly restrict the normal use of a building. These conditions not only increase the intensity and duration of a fire, but also create numerous hazards that complicate fire suppression, search and rescue, ventilation, overhaul, and firefighter survival. Every year, fire departments respond to incidents involving homes with excessive clutter, requiring incident commanders and firefighters to rapidly recognize the unique dangers associated with these occupancies and adjust their strategy and tactics accordingly. Modern fire research has demonstrated that today's fires already develop more rapidly because of synthetic furnishings and lightweight construction. When these factors are combined with the tremendous fuel load found in hoarding environments, firefighters face an even greater potential for rapid fire development, structural collapse, entrapment, and disorientation. Successful operations depend on early recognition of hoarding conditions, continuous risk assessment, effective command and control, and disciplined tactical decision-making. Hoarding disorder is characterized by the persistent difficulty of discarding possessions, regardless of value. Individuals often accumulate newspapers, cardboard, furniture, clothing, appliances, electronics, and household waste until living spaces become severely congested. In the fire service, these heavy content occupancies create significant operational hazards, including blocked exits, narrow pathways, unstable piles of combustible materials, and concealed fire spread. Hoarding conditions fundamentally change the fire environment and require firefighters and incident commanders to modify traditional fireground operations. Excessive accumulations of combustible materials increase the available fuel load, accelerate fire growth, and create hazardous interior conditions that can rapidly overwhelm suppression efforts. In addition to intensified fire behavior, hoarding environments restrict firefighter movement, delay search and rescue operations, compromise structural stability, and increase the likelihood of entrapment, disorientation, and collapse. These hazards often occur simultaneously, creating a complex and dynamic incident that demands continuous size-up, disciplined risk assessment, and adaptive command decisions. Recognizing these operational challenges early enables incident commanders to select appropriate strategies, allocate resources effectively, and prioritize firefighter safety while working toward incident objectives. Excessive contents add significant fuel to the fire, increasing heat release rates, burn times, and fire intensity. This accelerates fire spread, making flashover or structural failure more likely. Example: a house filled with newspapers, clothing, and furniture may double or triple the normal fire load of a typical single-family residence. Mitigation: conduct thorough 360-degree size-up for visible clutter. Adjust tactics to defensive or transitional if needed. Increase water supply and hose line capacity. Blocked or narrowed pathways make it difficult for crews to advance lines, search, or retreat. Firefighters may become trapped or disoriented trying to maneuver through unstable piles. Example: crews are slowed to crawling speed through cluttered hallways, delaying suppression. Mitigation: assign RIC with clutter removal tools. Maintain strict accountability and frequent CAN reports from interior crews. Stacked materials can shift or collapse when disturbed, trapping firefighters. These stacks may weigh hundreds of pounds and can create secondary entanglement hazards with wires or debris. Example: a pile of stored furniture collapses and blocks the exit path. Mitigation: establish clear escape routes. Use search ropes or thermal imaging for orientation. Limit personnel inside. Operate in pairs or teams with constant communications. Avoid unnecessary movement of piles without support. Deep hoarding piles provide multiple void spaces where fire can smolder and extend. These voids make complete extinguishment difficult, increasing overhaul time and risk of rekindle. Example: After knockdown, smoldering fire remains trapped inside a stack of books and clothing. Fire reignites after crews leave the scene. Mitigation. Use thermal imaging cameras during overhaul. Remove piles systematically to expose hidden fire. Assign extended overhaul and secondary inspections. The weight of stored materials combined with water application can compromise floors and structural components. This raises collapse risks, especially in older or lightweight construction. Example: a second-floor bedroom filled with junk and soaked with water collapses into the living room during overhaul operations. Mitigation. Limit interior crews once structural integrity is questionable. Consider exterior operations if hoarding is severe. Use aerial or defensive streams if collapse is likely. Hoarding environments make it difficult or impossible to perform rapid search and rescue. Victims may be trapped under debris or inaccessible. Heavy contents often reduce survivable space and oxygen levels. Example: victims reported inside, but crews can't access the hallway due to stacked furniture and debris. Search operations are slowed dramatically. Mitigation. Identify searchable space and savable lives early. Use VEIS, Vent, Enter, Isolate, Search, tactics when appropriate. Adjust strategy to transitional or defensive if interior access is impossible. Successful operations begin with a thorough size-up to identify hoarding indicators and evaluate structural stability, and announce this information to all responding units, occupant survivability, and resource requirements. Early water application, coordinated ventilation, controlled flow paths, and continual risk assessment are essential. Incident commanders should anticipate larger water demands, extended overhaul, increased staffing needs, and more frequent accountability reports. Transitional or defensive strategies should be considered whenever interior conditions become untenable. Risk versus benefit analysis should guide every operational decision. Incident commanders must continually evaluate firefighter safety, structural integrity, occupant survivability, and changing fire conditions. Frequent PARs, CAN reports, and clear communication help maintain situational awareness throughout the incident. Fire departments should incorporate hoarding scenarios into live fire training, search drills, firefighter survival exercises, rapid intervention training, and command simulations. Pre-incident planning and community risk reduction efforts can help identify known hoarding occupancies before emergencies occur. Hoarding conditions represent one of the most hazardous residential fire environments encountered by firefighters. Excessive fuel loading, restricted access, structural instability, toxic smoke, and concealed fire extension require disciplined command, continuous size-up, and adaptable tactical decision-making. Early recognition, disciplined command, and proper tactical mitigations are essential for firefighter safety and operational success. Through comprehensive training and evidence-based firefighting practices, fire departments can reduce firefighter injuries while improving operational effectiveness. Thank you for watching, and look for more training tip videos coming your way.